Moving on, we have Captain Sumit Upadhyay who's called in. How can we help you?
Yes, I have taken a flat 8 years back, and I'm into a society which is redeveloped. And just after 1 year of purchasing the flat, the society had conducted election where the new 50 members were not being called. And immediately after the election, they started posing us very high maintenance charges of 10,000 rupees for just small 2 BHK flats. And then they don't consider as members of the society. So we went against them in the court of law, and then we won the case, and then court had ordered them to accept us as members. But still they are not accepting us as members. They are not conducting elections. We went to MADA. MADA has told them 1.5 years back to conduct elections, but they did not do that. And they went to joint registrar, and there also the court case is pending for past 1.5 years. So it's been 7 to 8 years now. There are no elections into the society. They are bullying us. They are transferring water to the tenants illegally and not giving us. They're just giving us 30 to 35 minutes of water every day. And it's very tough to live in the society. And MADA seems to be taking a lot of time just to conduct election, to do something which is there, because there are 50 family members who are suffering. The old society is not carrying out any maintenance. Water tanks overhead and underground has not been cleaned for past 7 to 8 years, and it is a highly epidemic hazard to everybody's health. Lift maintenance has not been done, so we have to take everything into our hand, collect money, and
Captain Upadhyay, tell me this. Captain Upadhyay, tell me this. This particular society, like you said, has already been redeveloped. So do you have two separate structures for old members and the new members? Are all of you living in the same building?
Yeah, this is a building number 57 in Tilak Nagar, Chembur, Mumbai. And it has got 3 wings. It is the same structure. It has got 3 wings, A, B, and C. A is for the tenants, and B and C were sold to the new members, which are us. And we possess all the documents, share certificate, everything. Even the court has ordered them, cooperative court, that we are the members of the society, bona fide members of the society.
Right. Let me get an Uday over here. Uday, this is a very interesting question. It's probably something that we need to consider as, a huge part of Mumbai starts getting redeveloped. Is it possible, since he very clearly said that there are 2 separate wings which were part of the free sale component, can these 2 wings apply to form a separate society altogether? Is that also an option that they can explore?
As long as structures are separate and the boundaries are separate, occupation certificates are separate, they can definitely have 2 societies. There are many, even in one building, wing-wise societies in the past. But today the registrar looks at this, because then future complications are avoided. They can go for formation of new society, one of the solution, because they have, I understand they have not been made members, so they can themselves form a society. The moment they say that, the other society will come round. Sometimes वो कहते हैं ना, कांटे से कांटा निकालना पड़ता है. So you start promoting, registering your own society, take over your own projects. That can be done. You can consult a good lawyer for that, for society registration, and this can be done definitely by calling the registrar. Secondly, the existing society, since you are not a member, you can definitely form a new society. Thirdly, if you have got an court order, now that is another aspect. If it is a cooperative court order and that is not followed up, you have a procedure of filing contempt. But you can also move a writ of mandamus in the Mumbai High Court, so that the joint registrar, the complaints with whom you have got, can be expedited. Because there is little problem for your registration of new society, perhaps because you have got a court order. So that you will have to get it examined. Otherwise, there was no issue at all. You could have followed that strategy had you discussed with a proper lawyer in advance. Koi baat nahi. Now also you can do it. There is no problem. But you have to then take a leave of the court, go before the court. You can also file a writ of mandamus to expedite your cases, so that Bombay High Court will give a direction to registrar to finish it fast. Because your stages are now registrar, after registrar, joint registrar, the registrar, then minister, and then Mumbai High Court. But you can go with a writ of mandamus to expedite this process and also get certain stays which you want and certain regularization which you want.
Right. And we pointed out earlier, you
Kavita,
want-
interestingly, some questions where there are service provider, I am trying to help them out. Unless we go through their actual arrangement, they can come to the consumer court also, being beneficiary of the services of the principal society. But since they are not members, we'll have to really examine this issue.
Right. So basically, that's the process that you need to follow. The other option, of course, that you can explore is that since you're two different structures, you can actually look at forming a separate society of your own. And like Uday rightly pointed out, that might probably just get the existing society to come around and get you on board as members as well.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.